good? What's good? What's good, everyone? Welcome back to the Fam Podcast episode. No, I'm sorry, five, right? Five,
Yep.
it's five,
Technically sick.
five, five.
About five.
So we got a good topic today. It'll be a little short, little segment today, but we got a nice good one, nice good one. Jeremiah, gonna lead it off with us for us.
All right, man. I want to talk about the Michael B. Jordan, Lori Harvey situation. But my subtitle is like this ongoing war between men and women. That's what I really want to do. Because the shit get nasty out here. So I guess I want to say, what do you guys think about it? You know, what do y'all think about the whole situation?
Well, let me go on this one. Let me go on this one. So, what the rumors are going around right now is they broke up because he wanted to get married, settle down, but she don't, right? So ain't that the point of the relationship is to find a partner to get married to eventually down the line? Go ahead, Brie. What's up?
So I like this conversation because me and Eva's actually had this conversation ourselves recently, because I say recently because we are recently just now getting serious. Because when you first start dating someone, do we have these conversations where we're like, okay, our end goal, like the reason why we're dating right now when we first start talking is we're going to get married in 3 to 5 years from now? No, that was not our mindset.
That was my whole argument with the lesson last night.
No. Let Bree talk, because that wasn't the same. So, well, when we were talking, we were like, we never really had those conversations. Like, when we got together, it was just more so of getting to know each other, having some fun, keeping each other company, so forth and so forth. But when we realized, like, when we got to a stage in our relationship about, because we'll be 5 years in
damn,
or September. Probably about, I would say about the end of last year, we had this conversation. That's when we realized, like, okay, I think I do want to go to that next step. So now let's have that conversation about marriage and what we need to do financially to prepare for it, what you think about kids, what's your expectations, blah, blah, blah. So can we say, did they even have this conversation? Like, we can't expect marriage out of every relationship unless it's talked about.
Put it like this: if you with someone for a whole year, at that point it's about marriage.
Why you gotta put a number on it?
You have to. What's the point? If I'm with you for a whole year, and I'm wanting to get married, put it like this: a guy knows who they want to marry at the end, within this 6 months of the relationship, right? And female, they probably know too back in their mind who they want to marry, right? So if you with somebody for a whole year and year and a half, I'm hearing they was together, I'm pretty sure you had to talk like, "Hey, we might take to the next level," or "B, why waste my money on you, money and time?" Because I could be fucking around with other bitches right now at the same time, right?
I think it's all communication. Like Bree said, if you're not having that conversation, then you're not. So when me and Jeremiah was talking about last night when we had this conversation, I was saying once the newness dies down, and there's, in the beginning of a relationship, you have this newness, so you're always excited. You're always ready to be next to this person. But eventually that dies down a little bit because, things get old. That's just normal. So after that newness goes away, that's when you need to start having a conversation of, am I just in this relationship for that newness that I had a feeling for, or do I want to continue this relationship to get married? So maybe it did take her or him 2 years to die down from that newness, and it's like, or 1 year, however long they were together, and it's like, now let's just say, are we going to get married or are we not going to get married? Maybe she was still in that phase. I don't know. And hence again, let's say it might take them 1 year. It took me evens about 4. Why put a number on it?
The lessons argument last night was when you first start dating someone, you have that conversation so shit don't get fucked up.
No, that's
and I was like, nobody has that. We argued for like 10 minutes. And I was trying to break down to her, like, nobody has that conversation when you first meet one another.
But babe,
you just feel each other out.
That's what I meant by I meant to say last night. Exactly what I just said. When the newness dies down, you need to have those conversations.
She didn't say that last night.
But that's what
she was arguing me hard down that people have that conversation.
That's what
when they first meet. And I'm like, nigga, who does that?
Right.
Seriously. That's what I meant, though. That's
exactly hard down arguing me. Right now she admitting that I'm right, though. That I was right. I was right. Man, I was right. That's all I'm saying. Nobody has that conversation. So what I'm saying is, my whole argument was, who dates someone exclusively for a whole year and just says, nah, fuck that shit? That was my whole argument. You know, it's like she was saying that maybe she didn't know that he felt that way and this and that. And I'm just like, why are you dating someone exclusively for a whole year? I mean, what's the purpose of doing that? If you're not
exclusively means just one person, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, if you're not trying to lean towards marriage, I mean, what are y'all doing? Like, have y'all seen some of the pictures of the dates and shit he was doing, all these flowers and all this?
Well, they got money, so you gotta remember they got money.
That don't mean nothing. Why I don't spend no money on your ass?
It ain't even about the money, it's the effort. Nigga was putting in hella effort.
As you should when you're dating, if you're interested in that person.
Exactly.
So a man has to put a lot of interest into a woman, but a woman don't have to put a lot of interest into a man.
Nobody said that.
She didn't.
But I mean, that's what's been displayed though, because he showed a lot of interest into this woman, but she didn't. That's why she turned. She did. That's why she turned down marriage. She has a good guy. We all know Michael B. Jordan is a good guy. Got money,
fame.
We don't know that.
We don't know that.
Well, that's portrayed right now. The evidence we have right now.
He seemed like it.
He seemed like it.
Evans over there talk.
What was that?
What you got to say about this, Evans?
The beginning part where we were talking about, I feel like it makes a lot of sense. We're talking about having these open conversations, but I have a hard time translating that back to their relationship because of the history of girl. I forgot her name.
Lori.
Yeah. So with her, it's not her first time being proposed to.
True.
Being around a whole bunch of men, dating a lot of people. So it doesn't really come off of like she was genuinely trying to figure it out and see if she wanted to be in a relationship. It seemed like she was just juggling just another superstar that we know.
So you saying she for the streets?
I'm afraid so.
She for the streets?
Yeah. I think it hurt our male ego.
It did.
Yeah. Michael B go down like that.
That's why we got all this talk about.
Yeah, that's the only reason why we talk about it, because a male
egos are hurt. Egos
now,
are hurt. They're out there doing thing.
Yeah, what if it's vice versa and the girl holding it down for Chinatown and she at the end she don't get what she wanted and what she need? Then it's just well for us. But when it's a nigga in our peripheral.
But
then it's like, oh, she for the street.
But hold on, but you the one say that niggas ain't shit?
Yeah, I upset too, because it's like women aren't keeping that same energy that they have. It's like if the shit was on the other foot, they'd be like, oh, he wasted her time and this and that and the third. But when his time gets wasted, I think a lot of dudes are just pointing the fact out that this man's time got wasted, and women are just like, well, big up and Lori, like, you keep doing your thing, but it's like, damn, if it was a female, you'd be all up on that nigga shit. You'd be canceling him and all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I was like, where's that energy? Why y'all so heartless when it comes to dudes? Why so ruthless?
I guess for me, it just goes back to communication. Like, we don't know if this conversation was had. So if they did have this conversation and she did that to him, then yeah, I'm on Michael B's side. Like, I'm all for him, or vice versa. Like we said in earlier podcasts, sometimes men don't communicate that they're dating other women and we're holding it down for them. So then that's when we feel like, oh, niggas ain't shit. So I just need to know if they had this conversation, then I can pick a side.
That was my conversation last week.
You don't need to have the conversation to pick a side though. If you got a good person in front of you, why not hold on to them?
Well, not Michael B is even a good person.
Well, I read a couple articles, and they was like, yeah, he's a good person. The stories are true that she just not ready to get married because she's 25, and he's 35.
But you gotta understand,
she won her whole phase.
MJ, I don't want to interrupt you, but I think it's like very interesting how it's not like we were saying we're trying to flip it back to the other side. Like I feel like a man still has to be judged to figure out if he's even worthy of being a good person. Like if it was the other way around, I don't think a lot of people have been like, oh, was she a good person? Like was she worth being? We've been like, oh, he did her wrong. Like why are we sitting here trying to figure out if he's a good person? Like
no, he's saying he's arguing against you guys. He said, why are you wondering if he's a good person or not?
So we're not NJs.
I'm not wondering if he's a good person.
You guys, you women were making an argument. Y'all don't know if he's a good person.
No, because NJ keeps saying he's a good person.
Well, for all the articles, yeah, well, all the articles I read, he's a good person
That's what Evans was saying. Like, if she was up, but you wouldn't even be questioning. Like, why are you even questioning if he's a good person?
We didn't question it. MJ questioned it first.
He didn't question it. MJ made a statement. He's a good guy, and you guys said
we don't know that.
Oh, I know that.
But if the shoe's on the other foot, we're not going to say, "Oh, she's a good girl." We're not going to bring that up because we don't know if she's a good girl or not.
Right.
Yeah, we'll definitely bring it up. She's Steve Harvey's daughter. She got everything going on for her. Why don't men don't want her? Easy.
I ain't say that.
I mean,
don't care about that.
I mean, it's her life. If she don't want to get married, she don't want to get married. But
right.
And your point too, she should have voiced that with him, like, hey, I'm not looking for a marriage, so are we either gonna do this or not? But she's not wrong if she don't want to get married.
My thing is you have to be ready to be in a marriage. You have to be ready for commitment, and maybe that's not her time in her life. Maybe what she's doing right now is her time in her life.
So when is her time in life? Because women have biological clock to have babies and stuff. And if he want a baby with you, then...
And that's something she has to deal with when she gets there.
That's her own individual preference.
Exactly.
You can't put that on every single woman.
Which is...
I think it's funny how it just feels... I just feel like we as men are in the woman's role right now.
Yeah. It's reversed.
Y'all feeling a little soft or something?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
because y'all don't have control over the situation.
Man's feelings like, she broke his heart, man. What do you mean? Fuck that. We feel so played about it. Like,
you know, the crazy part, I hate saying this, but I don't feel bad for bruh. Like, you have to really judge the character. Like, you have to, if you see, I believe, like, what people do before, I believe what they tell me. So I see her doing all the stuff she was doing before. I would expect her to keep doing it with me and after me.
Yeah.
So
I hope you get really hurt.
Well, that's how you know Michael B is a good guy. Yeah.
Give her a chance.
Game, and he don't respect it whatsoever.
Oh.
He tried to turn a hoe into a housewife, and he got burned.
Oh.
He never did that.
What about when he was 25? Why wasn't he ready when he was 25?
He was making money, making movies. That he probably was.
Lori Harvey is probably in the same predicament that old dude is in right now. And it's just unfair that y'all not looking at it because she's at her age and he's 35 and he's at the age where he done lived his life. He's ready to settle down, come home to that one. Like I said last time, a man in this age frame, they done did what they had to do, and now I got old and now he ready to settle down, but he just didn't find the right person to do it with. So it's just very unfortunate. You just have to move on to the next until you can find your one.
So let me ask you this question. You think a guy will marry a 40-year-old female that had a fun, been holed out and stuff like that? You really think a guy will go out and marry her?
If that's their preference, if that's their one.
No, they not.
Fall in love with her?
No, they not. No, a guy like Michael B. Jordan, maybe if I like an average guy or desperate guy, someone like below me or something like that, or me, right? Maybe, yeah. But a guy like Michael B. Jordan, a high standard man like him, person like him, he would not go for that person unless that she has a lot of money too. You know, sometimes that money does play into it. But
you can't do that because you don't know these people.
It's just us as men. We just know this. If I have money, right? I don't want to, and I'm around about what? So he's 10 years older than her. When she get 40, I'll be 50. I'm not gonna date a 40-year-old chick. I'm going for like a 30-year-old, 20-year-old chick when I'm 50 years old. That's what I'm saying. Someone that's lively or something like that.
Well, you never taught it then, cause why you not going with somebody in your age range
Why?
on the same level that you go, the same maturity level as you?
Men and women are not the same. That is why.
You're right, cause we do mature faster than you guys. I forgot we did.
No, cause you're gonna be worn out. That's why.
Women aren't very visual at 50.
Black don't crack, so
right. Cause I look like I'm 18.
So you don't look like you was 20.
Some of these black women out here do look.
They don't look like they look when they were 20.
Not better.
If they look good at 50,
better.
You better look at a picture when they were 20. I'm
trying to tell you, they look bad as hell.
Whatever.
Maybe not 20.
Pull my picture. Y'all pull my picture up and see if Evans would have talked to me back in the day. I just want to say that.
I say 25. When you get them grown woman hips and stuff, you know, around that age.
Because I'm just not getting my grown woman hips, so he would never fool me back in the day. He would have never swiped, left or right on Tinder. I'm just saying.
Women still about a kid. And then women do not mature faster than men, actually.
Yes, I knew you were going to say something about this. I knew you was going to say something about
this. I had to back to that.
He wanted to say something hungry.
Right.
Women think they mature faster than men
don't.
Because I live in this fancy Disney world where you just want to be swept off your feet and get married and have kids. Y'all equate maturity to I'm ready to settle down. That's y'all maturity.
But isn't it like scientifically proven that women's brains stop developing?
Me and Eva's already pulled up the articles.
Completely developed at a younger age than men.
That just means y'all just stop learning quicker. That's all that means.
Burn.
Catch up then.
Y'all brain cells just start degenerating faster. That's all that means.
But we live longer.
Yeah, because y'all stressed us the fuck out. Now get the damn. We be ready to
blame us.
We be ready to hit that damn grade.
Blame us.
We fucking see that bitch and hop in.
But y'all can't live without us though. I'm just saying.
I mean, yes we can. I'll be honest with you.
That's true either.
That's easy.
You said what?
That's easy.
That's true either. We can't live without you.
We can, yeah. We do it anyways.
How, MJ?
Mentally, we do it anyway.
A whole daughter and a whole wife in your household.
Yeah, but sometimes I forget they here. I'll be honest with you.
Well, that's not good, mister.
I be at work sometimes. I be like, God damn, I got a wife and a kid at home. Let me go back. Sometimes I forget. Like, I can live without a woman. Now, do I prefer a woman in my life? Yes, I do. I like that.
I hope so.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. But as for can I live without one? Yes, I can live without one. Do I want one? Yes, I do want one in my life.
Hey, I got a question.
What's
do you
up?
think that I always have a hard time remembering her name, Lori, whatever.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Lori Harvey.
Yeah. Do you think at the age of 35 would she be able to find a caliber of a man like Michael got?
Probably.
Yeah. If it's about 50.
Just because she got the status, though.
Yeah.
That's probably.
Because she got status. Yeah.
I mean,
she's
pretty, but she kind of cool too.
I don't know because she'll probably be worn out right now because I just saw a picture of her at in Florida with Akon's brother.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't you with Michael B?
I just in the picture on IG about it too. Yeah. And it showed like all the guys that she was with, and somebody in the comments said that that cat tired. I'm sorry.
Wasn't Michael B caught with a girl too?
Yeah.
No, he was just talking.
Man.
The post that
No, it was a post, and they was like, "You see why us black men go to the white women? It was something like that, right?
Oh, I know. I
Wasn't
seen
that
that.
old?
I thought it was the old picture though. Yeah, that's old
So
picture.
Y'all didn't realize how small he was in that picture?
yeah,
Well, I personally,
Y'all know how swole this nigga is?
I'm not a fan of Michael B. I
Oh.
mean, he's cool. He's a good actor and whatnot, but I'm not like attracted to
This nigga is fucking huge. Like in that picture, he was little.
Yeah, it was little as fucking that picture. That was an old ass picture.
It's huge. Like
Well,
huge ass
this
nigga.
shows us that we don't know what's really going on with these people.
I just think I'm more upset because if the stories are right, that he's a good person, good guy, you know, he has money, he has keep his relationships on the wrap and stuff like that. He's a dude that every girl wants, but he got disrespected because he really got disrespected, like his time wasting and stuff like that. And if she wasn't ready for a relationship, well, to get married, because you know you 10 years older than each other, it's gonna be down the line. I want to get married because I'm getting old. Then you should never date me. That's disrespectful. I feel like that was very disrespectful.
I agree with you, but then it goes back to what Even said. Look at how she lived her life before Michael B. She literally has a picture with every celebrity you can think of in a relationship with.
Which is understandable.
So think that he was different.
exactly.
Well, you got a good point with that, but some people think, okay, she already lived her whole phase, so she should be ready to settle down. She had been almost every fucking celebrity there is. It's time to settle down.
Can you be disappointed if you put yourself in that situation? Can you really be mad at yourself?
Not really, but maybe like 10% of mad at yourself. Maybe.
Well, no.
Well, maybe like, okay, 50-50, because everybody changes. You can change. If you would change for somebody that you really truly want. That means she didn't truly want him. Yes.
You will change when you're ready to change.
No, you would change for someone you truly want. If you really want Evans, you would change for the better for both of your relationship. If he will change for you, and you change for Evans to better your relationship. He'll tell you certain things that you don't like. You tell you certain things that you don't like about him. You gotta change that. Try to change those ways. If you don't change,
those are flaws. Everybody has flaws.
And you still change your ways.
You with that person, you accept those flaws or you compromise. It's not 100 completely 360 change.
Certain things you have to change though. Not everything, but a lot of things you have to change in a relationship. Okay, if you don't change it, your relationship is not gonna last. It's not gonna last if you don't change something most of your ways.
Well,
I guess I can't relate because I'm a great person.
Men and women hate one another.
It's starting to get to that point.
I think it's situational.
It's definitely situational.
I think it's so funny though that stemming from the argument we had last night, women are naturally gonna defend Nori. Like they're naturally gonna do that. And men are gonna naturally defend Michael B. Like, why is that? You know? Like we're naturally gonna side with our genders, you know? And not just be on Twitter and like Facebook and then just be reading the comments and just going through it. And it's been a gender war going on for forever, like between women and men, you know? And I think we really like legit hate one another.
I blame social media.
Yeah, social media made it worse.
I blame social media.
Yeah.
I agree.
You get on Twitter for like 10 minutes, bro. It ain't nothing but man hate on there. Every woman that uses Twitter hates men.
Hey, Sam.
You know what? The word I hate, or saying I hate when I'm on there, is toxic masculinity.
Bruh,
What is that?
Bruh, I hate that shit too. Toxic masculinity.
Is there toxic femininity out there too? Or
Yeah, it
is it just
100%?
I agree. It can go both ways.
Well, maybe we cut this part out.
I think everybody minded their own business, minded their own relationship, and worked on themselves, we'll be better off.
I agree.
We wouldn't have any issues.
Overall, who really cares about if he proposed and she denied? I don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
My nigga driving home right now. I don't give a fuck.
Exactly. If we just worried about ourselves, who cares? Like, we don't know what's going on in that relationship. We don't know what happened.
That's true.
We don't know. Who cares? And then, like, media blows it up, and now we have this war.
I mean, war been going on.
It's been going on for years now.
Fuck nigga free.
All right.
If you have made it back to our channel and watched our video this far, you're in for a treat, guys, because we have our lucky winner of the $100 gas gift card.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Y'all ready to announce our winner? Y'all ready?
Let's do it. Let's do
Okay.
it. Let's get it out. Let's get it going.
And our winner of the $100 gas gift card is
Tanya Jackson. Tanya Jackson.
Tanya. You have 24 hours to respond to our video to claim your prize, or we're just gonna go ahead and move on to the next winner. I think that sounds like a plan, guys. What y'all think?
Yeah, 24 hours.
Because I need money, so we need to go on it.
I definitely need that gas card. But yes, Titi Tanya, congratulations on your win. Come on and claim your prize. Just don't leave us hanging. Thank you for subscribing. If you have subscribed to our channel, thanks. Don't lose your hope, because if she does not mention in the next 24 hours, then you can win that $100 gas gift card.
100.